Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to the final match of the day for the SEA League. We are currently in the playoffs, in the quarterfinals. It's going to be Orange versus Invasion. It will be an all-Malaysian beatdown, essentially. I'm LD. I'm joined here today by Winter. We are Beyond the Summit. And Winter, these are two teams that you were telling me know each other very, very well.
Reserve time.
Yeah, I'm here to give this match more of a Malaysian flavor.
Are you cooking us anything special?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the ingredients of both the teams are gonna be using.
Okay, what's the recipe for? Let's start with Invasion.
Invasion is a team that utilizes a lot. They used to utilize a lot on the Chen play before last time, but since the beginning of the year, I think you've already noticed that their captain before Sheng isn't playing a lot with the team anymore. I think he's not going to be playing also a lot with the team in the later months, and they change up a lot of things in the draft and the way they play. They are going for a more lane ownage style, similar to what Orange has been doing. They are picking up a lot of things from Orange, the draft and the heroes and the play style. So what I wanted to say that both teams have actually mirror each other's play style.
Let's see, and well, we're seeing something Orange again. They really like this Luna, and we've seen it from them quite a few times. They do have the stand-in again. Ohio is not playing with the team, I guess, at all this tournament.
He's not gonna be playing the whole tournament because he went home to be with his family.
Well, family is very important, but so is winning this tournament. So is winning Dota games. They start off with the Magnus.
So you summon the monkey to aid you to beat the Oranges.
There is no keeper, however, and I do feel that these two, they need each other to really reach their peak potential. We will see, though. They do have the Magnus, probably the best turtling initiator in the game. Panda maybe a little bit more early on, but the Mag certainly scales better into the late game. And Orange going for the KYXY Bounty Hunter.
This is similar to what they did yesterday against Neo.Orange Thailand. They went for the Slada and Bounty Hunter, but this game they went for the Luna. And it's sort of to prevent Invasion having a too strong 5-man lineup as well. Magnus and Luna, we all know how strong is that. Both the GD teams showed how effective Luna plus Magnus can be throughout the game.
If you want a 5-man, we also know the extra ingredient, the spice, if you will. Well, the spice is sort of the support, I suppose, the Shadow Demon, but the meat and potatoes is the Magnus, the Luna, and of course the Chen, who does get banned now.
Every good dish has to have a starch ingredient to complement it.
I guess Magnus is more of the meat. He's a meatier one. Speaking of
Magnus
meat,
is the meat. Yeah.
I would love to see a Pudge. I don't think we will.
Pudge is the meat. Shadow Demon is the potato or the veg. Phantom Lancer is the steak. And the last two heroes are the steak knife and your fork.
Phantom Lancer is more of a stringy. He's not really a steak. He's like a beef jerky. He's very stringy and kind of tough to chew on.
I feel like he looks like baked beans because you have a lot of baked beans on your plate, and Phantom Lancer, I associate him with a lot of.
But see, here's the difference: is baked beans don't multiply. Baked beans don't they don't grow on their own after they're on your plate. At least I hope not. I don't know what kind of baked beans you're eating, but. So of course, coming into this match, Orange should be the favorites. They've got the star power. They have the more accomplished players. But Invasion is a team that we could see maybe taking a game off of Orange. And if they play really well, it's not out of the question they could take the series. But Orange definitely should have the big upper hand based on their experience. And from what you were telling me, they were winning, what, like 1 or 2 out of every 8 scrims against Orange? Yeah. Something like that.
It's not very good, the win rate, but still they've improved by a huge margin if you compare it to last year. If for those who are looking at Invasion play a lot, they would notice that Invasion has progressed as a team as a whole from last year to this year. There has been huge improvements in the drafting area, teamwork, the gameplay. There's been a lot of improvement among the team.
Let's see if they can continue their growth here. That would be a big statement to take down Orange, especially with their
5
new team.
seconds remaining.
Albeit without Ohio, but still a very strong lineup. We saw that yesterday.
Without Ohio and
Dire
Sheng.
team ban.
Yeah, that's true. Invasion, but they've been playing. They've been playing without Sheng for longer now, right? Because he's been refusing to play Dota 2, for what I was told.
No, it was none of that because I think he had studies to attend to or something. He didn't play
Radiant team
beginning of since the Asia, before the Asia, around that
Okay.
December till. So it's been 3 months already. Okay, 2 months maybe.
Well, then they're definitely more used to it than Ohio, where they didn't even have a chance to get used to him, and already he's gone. Here we go. The Beastmaster was banned. Obviously, that attack speed aura is very powerful with a pushing carry like Phantom Lancer. And, of course, it gives you a great map control hero. Most of the solos were banned out. Only the
Puck.
one jungler. Puck is one of the few remaining, and it will be the choice for Invasion.
Can see Invasion were worried about those two mid heroes that Mushi can play extremely well, Queen of Pain and TA. This is a lot of understanding. If whoever doesn't know Mushi, he's just a beast with these two heroes.
He is a beast with those two, and he is playing mid right now, while they have the stand-in. He's normally
Yeah,
playing the safe
Kachi-
lane farm when Ohio's here.
Kachi is playing the safe lane carry.
Kachi Imba.
Yes.
5
Oh, you
seconds
actually pronounce it
remaining.
very good. It's a Malay language.
Only because I'm copying you. Sand King the pick? Interesting. This will be most likely for... I want to say the Rubik is extinct, right? I
Yeah,
guess...
Ned will be playing the Sand King.
Yeah. They both can play both of these heroes, certainly. But I do like Extinct's Rubik. It's always fun to watch. And also, they have the Rubik, which means we could see RP get stolen. We could see Disruption get stolen and used
10
against Invasion.
seconds remaining.
There are lots of interesting possibilities this game.
Whoa.
And Invasion,
Dire
they go
team
for
shot.
the combo with Shadow Demon. These two can roam a lot. And PL doesn't need too much help to deal with the Bounty Hunter in the lane, so we could see some smoke ganks towards that middle lane fairly early on.
I still prefer the Lina in this situation. Laguna Blade can be the thing that need to take down the Luna before she BKBs and kills your team.
And look at Orange, not even just the Luna. All these heroes are squishy. They don't have a single
Yeah.
tanky hero.
10 seconds
It's just
remaining.
a decision that's preferred. Every team has their own preference, whether you
5
want the Last Shot or
seconds
Lina.
remaining.
A lot of them prefer Last Shot mainly because of the Evic being able to take down towers. Lina is just doesn't provide that push advantage for your team. It's just more on the raw damage power from the spells.
Let's see what the final pick will be. What is Mushi gonna play?
She playing. It's a Mushi hero.
What's it gonna be, Mushi?
Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter. Gyrocopter.
Mushi, Mushi,
Come on.
Mushi. I love saying Mushi's name. It's very addictive. I don't know why.
You're addicted to Mushi.
It's just the way his name rolls off your tongue. It's very satisfying. Mushi, 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 Mushi. Try saying that 20 times fast.
That doesn't sound right, Howdy. That doesn't sound right.
I'm butchering it, am I?
Oh, what if the last pick is a butcher?
The butcher. I don't think we'll see that. Well, he's really being forced to stretch his hero pool a bit here.
Yeah. Queen of Pen and TA, that definitely hurt them a lot.
Well, that and hard carries, like Anti-Mage, the Faceless Void, but he's not playing that role this game, or we don't expect
Gyro.
it.
I just expect a gyro right now from them. Oh yeah, this
Oh
one
yeah,
I forgot.
oh yeah,
he loves
that's
the
the
Shadow
one.
Fiend.
That's the one we didn't think
He
of.
loves the Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, Yamate may have the more legendary one, but Mushi has played this very well.
I'll tell you a secret.
Yes.
I'll share with you a secret.
Okay, please do.
We always have a tussle between who plays the Shadow Fiend last time.
Between Mushi and Yamate,
Yeah.
do they both always want to play it,
Yeah.
no matter what?
Oh no, he's gonna be mad.
It's okay, he'll never find out. On the side of
Yeah.
Invasion Gigabyte, we have K-Tan playing the Leshrac. That should be the...
Oh, I'll help you with the names a bit. That's actually his name is Calvin. K stands for Calvin.
I'm gonna call him K-Tan.
I'm giving you the easy name, LD. Calvin is easy.
We have Xiao Bai on the Shadow Demon. FZ on the Puck. We did see him standing in for Invasion
Yeah.
and 9 at the Asia with you. Snow on the Phantom Lancer. Early Tranquil Boot's the choice for him. And we have Ghost. There's an easy one on the Magnus. Looks like he's headed to the off lane, most likely, with the early
he's
stout
destroying
shield.
the trees, so we know what's gonna happen here.
I guess he's not going to the lane then.
Yeah, FZ is also a player like Tron when it comes to food. I'm sorry, FZ, you have to blow your secret.
He's lost an F and gained a Z. I think he's falling asleep. Oh,
And for Neo.Orange,
oh.
we have KYXY on the Bounty Hunter, mid lane. Who else is gonna play the SF? Mushi. And for the
13
tri-lane, they have
seconds to battle.
Kechi inbound the Luna, Extin on the Rubik, which you are looking forward so much, and Nat on the Sand King.
He's one of my favorite Rubik players. I think Dai may be the only one who tops him. Of course, along with Chuan.
I'm sure you're forgetting someone, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's one more as well, my personal favorite. Dundemon.
Ah, yes. Well, we don't see Denny doesn't really play Rubik anymore. I have not seen him play it in a long time. Maybe he has, but I have not seen it.
It's just not something you prefer as a mid lane hero right now.
Well, I guess that comes down to the slight nerf he got with his the bounce range of the Fade Bolt, and then the move speed is a bit worse as well. It used to be 300 at the International, I believe. Or was it 295? I can't remember.
But it's still because of the meta game change where you shift towards having game tempo controllers on the mid lane. Not anymore like hero like a Rubik.
Yeah, Rubik he doesn't need the levels as much, I mean, as some other heroes, and it really depends on what you can steal, if you can have the same impact.
Yeah, you're right. The spell steal is just, you need to use it very effectively. And I'm looking forward because it's gonna be, I'm sure that, that's gonna be an SF middle. I'm just surprised they don't have any smokes in both the support's inventory, and Shadow Demon just left the lane there. I don't know why. They could have just denied the haste room from the Bounty Hunter. I'm sure he's gonna try and pull the creeps right now or something. Do something cheesy with that haste.
On the bottom lane, the Bounty Hunter, there is a ward in the lane. It spots him moving. They're not going to be able to kill him without the Shadow Demon. And actually, KYXY does not have any vision right now. The haste is about to wear off. It will wear off. He's got to be careful. Uh-oh, he thinks the Shadow Demon is mid, it looks like. Oh, now he's going to spot him.
LD, your overlay apparently is not fixed.
No, it is fixed. I got it. Don't worry.
Okay. Someone just messaged me to tell you.
Yeah. It was fixed before the creep spawn. No harm done. I had a game where I was solo casting where it wasn't fixed for like 20 minutes. People still yelling. People were yelling at me for months. And Mushi, he's mad about these mid pulls. He wants to steal them, but he can't.
No.
So Mushi is all level 2 right now after 2 waves. And
sad.
Getting a lot of creeps tonight.
That's one sad Mushi there.
This is how you deal with Mushi. Don't let him see a creep.
Yeah, and you know what? There was one time, because everyone knew Mushi was going to solo mid, there was one event we participated very long ago, and teams were just complaining how good Mushi was at soloing middle, and they did the Lich and Enigma solo mid against his solo mid, and he was grumbling the whole game.
Very serious, like you said. And
FCFC
wants the first blood. Mushi doesn't have a salve. He's gonna be able to pop it right now, and he forces the salve out. Mushi lives with about 16 HP. The salve was forced. The orb. He could port in and go for the last auto attack. Nope, he's not gonna find the right angle. Mushi is now very, very screwed. He doesn't have his bottle yet. He will send another salve out, but this is gonna be trouble.
Aggressive skill build by FZ. He didn't skill phase shift. He just skilled the orb and the waiting wave.
Mushi, oh, there's no orb. He's gonna, if he could just get a couple creeps, he'll have that bottle. And his last hit has been disrupted. It seems like he's a little frustrated right now, Winter. Maybe not on his game. His tempo is off kilter.
Look at the support.
They're smoking. They're smoking to help him.
This is what's gonna happen.
Well, both teams have great smoke yanking supports. There's the puck going in on Mushi. If he ports to this orb, he's gonna die. He does not do so.
I think he would have jumped over and killed Mushi. The orb hit plus another 2 right clicks. He could be able to kill Mushi solo then.
Well, he would certainly die if he did. KYXY came and the 2 supports smoked this way.
It's worth it because you kill the, even if you die to the 2 supports, you killed the solo mid hero alone, and they wasted the smoke to kill. Oh, he's dead. He doesn't have mana.
Oh, he doesn't have phase shift either. There's just nothing to do but die. Mushi says, "Help me, help me." And Net and Extinct are there to bail him out. Luna's free farming, PL's free farming, but in the mid lane, it will be the first blood going the way of Orange. Picked up actually by Extinct, not by Mushi, which is not ideal, but they do get the kill.
Why didn't you give me the first blood? Why, Extinct?
You're doing a very good Mushi impression. I'm sure that's exactly what he sounds like. Oh, FCFC throwing the silence out when he meant to orb, I assume. And now KYXY's. Oh, he's using the orb. This could be a kill. He just needs a Janata hit. This Invis is going to wear off very soon. Oh, KYXY did not choose a good time to go in there.
Should have went in right there. It was just a bad mistake. He should have went in. That could have gotten the kill there.
Maybe he thought the puck was going to get greedy, but no reason to not go. Once the orb is down and when he doesn't have phase shift, I guess they may not know that he doesn't have phase shift.
Yeah, they may not know that, but
it's not that obvious with the silence how much damage it's doing.
Still worth a shot. Like I remember you saying, better try than never try. Better fail than never try. Yeah.
PL has gone for early Tranquil Boots, not rushing to Midas or going for anything greedy. So has the Luna. They're neck and neck, dead even with the farm. So then the question is, who's being more efficient with their supports? Level 2 on Shadow Demon. Level 2 on the Mag, who's pulling as the offlaner. He's even with the bounty, despite doing all those mid pulls. And then Rubik, Sandcane are a bit ahead. So you gotta say, Orange is getting a little more out of their supports right now.
Yeah, because of the first blood as well. Here it's gonna be a rebuttal kill on the Shadow Fiend. But I don't think the gang will happen because Bounty Hunter just scouted the jungle. He's gonna be telling him that there's no supports in the jungle. Maybe. Mushi will be greedy.
Maybe.
If he comes, or he's gonna die if he goes
up. They can go right now. This is the opening. They're waiting. They're waiting too long. They gotta go soon. He's gonna get his boots. No, it's actually his wand. Now they go. There's the disruption to start. They gotta hit this split earth to follow it up. It will hit. Barely. Almost missed, but just got it. Invasion Red. Get the kill.
If it was a level 1 split of LD, it might have missed.
Yeah, that would have been a disaster. That's something you have to hit when you go for that smoke gank. It's such a big investment. And this is the weakness of the solo mid Shadow Fiend. It's why we often see teams give him the safe lane. But when you have a Luna, Luna's no good mid either. She's a lot worse, in fact. In most cases, unless she's just going to be 1v1. And
yeah.
So, Mushi's struggling.
Shadow Fiend is just that glass cannon. You're not able to protect yourself. And if you put a hero like that in middle, the easiest solution to deal with him. Gank him, gank him, gank him.
And I think we could also see why generally Mushi prefers other carries like TA and Queen of Pain, because they are much safer solos. It's much harder to actually kill them.
That's why you don't see much teams running the Shadow Fiend middle. Even in pub games, I'm sure you know this, LD. You just get ganked if you're in the solo mid SF.
Yeah, if the opposing team is a clue, they're always ganking. They're always gank you. If they're not, it's because they're noob. Pretty much. Or you have a lot of support from your team. Those are the two options.
Yeah. Look at Mushi now. He's just screw this! Screw the lane, I'm going to jungle. See you guys. Axton, you can take the lane. I'm not going to the lane anymore.
Well, you may see him just bottle crowing a lot. And Shadow Fiend, this is the if he gets to up to say level 5 or 7, he can jungle pretty efficiently. We'd like to see him stacking the big camp. Looks like he's gonna go for the walls.
He already stacked the big camp just now. The one here. I'm dropping on the right.
There's no creeps there, so he has cleared it out. He's gonna go back towards mid. We'll be picking up the boots.
I hope to see another smoke gang coming. Oh, they're not smoking up.
Puck is level 7 and does a lot of burst damage at this point in the game. If he hits his combo, he can pretty much almost solo kill Mushi. Needs like one other nuke and Mushi will definitely die.
Not now, I think, because Mushi has a lot of stick charges.
Well, if he can use them, we'll see. If they get any sort of disable, he'll drop.
They're probably trying to. I really think they should have continued smoking and ganking the SF.
In spite of the early kills, Puck is ahead though. It's a decent amount. Actually, no, he's not anymore. After killing off those neutrals, Mushi is back ahead. At one point, Mushi was down like 700 gold. That was like
because
2
of the
minutes
neutral.
ago. Yeah, then the stacked neutrals bring him right back.
He stacked it himself. No one stacked for him. He just went there and look. He's going to stack it now. Raises the creep to pull it out. Continue to stack it. Oh no, missed the stack.
Missed the stack. And Rage will look to kill these off. PL is free farming, but still behind the Luna by a few CS. And they have a lot of AoE from their carries. Luna as well as Shadow Fiend are good at killing off illusions until they're very tanky. Even with the magic immunity, you basically need at least the Manta, ideally the Heart. He's gone for the drums and the Tranquil Boots. We'll see the Diffusal Blade next.
But Bounty Hunter has gotten quite a lot from the offlane. He's 5 level 5.
More than the Mag.
8.
More than the Mag.
Mag is level 4. But Mag was pulling the mid lane.
But it didn't really work out as well as they'd like, because Mushi's still getting a lot of experience, and the whole point of doing those mid pulls is to deny him. And he's almost level 8.
Yeah, because of the neutrals, he went big, and you said SF can just catch up in the neutrals very easily.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And he's gonna keep on bottle crowing. He's not even worried. I don't think we've seen him even think about a rune once this game.
He can't. He's just too dangerous for him to go to the rune.
Here comes yet another rotation from Net and Extinct. Level 4 on the Sand King. Level 5 on the Rubik. I would really like to see the Rubik in front here, but I'm sure they'll adjust that before they actually go in. Maybe not. Wrapping around, heading towards mid. Puck is level 8. Oh, Dream Coil is going to start. This is going to show up at perhaps the worst time possible.
Oh, no.
Nice juke by Mushi. One more raise. Kills off the Leshrac. And Mushi is angry.
The Phantom Lancer is here.
The Courier's in trouble as well. He's tracked. Now he's Burrow Strike, and the raises will fly forth. Mushi needs to hit one more raise. He will! Double kill for Mushi.
Oh, that was bad. Why did he TP down?
I have no idea why PL is ganking this game, but it's a little bit early for him to be doing that.
That's gonna let the Luna pull ahead now.
And the Luna is already a bit ahead. Now a lot ahead, actually. 1200. There's got to be something on the Courier for the PL. Yeah, there's a Blade of Alacrity, but still a good 300, 400 gold ahead.
It's very hard to land that spear up there as long as he keeps juking.
Oh, if they get the lift. Extinct and Net. Look at the support Mushi's getting. Top lane, they're going to go in on the Luna. Luna gets caught by the Split Earth, will fall. Mag actually skews him away, and they're going to back off. They used all their stuns, so there's no reason to hold on to the skewer and try and kill the hero this TP. And if they had RP, they might have been able to go for a double kill. Now they do.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And Mag getting close to his Arcane Boots.
Mushi is so caught up back. Like a usual solo mid TCS, he's now 52 as the puck is 46.
Most likely we'll see him go for that Shadow Blade. Just such a powerful item. When you have Luna to push
you just
one
have
lane.
to get. It's just the best item build right now for Shadow Fiend to go for that Shadow Blade.
It's honestly so cost effective just as a damage item, forgetting about the invisibility.
Come on, LD. Shadow Fiend, Shadow Blade, you have to buy it.
The Shadow Demon's on Invasion's team though. They need to make sure they have more shadows at all times. That I cannot possibly stand. Well, no, he's going BKB. Well, there's an RP and a Demonic Purge, but he will be very tanky against all the nukes. I feel like this game, he could just find a lot of solo kills on these supports.
Yeah, because of the...
Look at how confident he is. He gets Dream Coil under the tower. Extinct is waiting. Dream Coil was stolen by Extinct. He's going to drop it on two. Mushi needs to hit one more. Oh, Shout Bite breaks the Dream Coil. Not going to go in. Meanwhile, top lane, Mag gets picked up. That was a track kill for 3 heroes. And Orange strikes twice on multiple fronts. As usual for Orange, it's the supports making the big plays. Really the backbone of this team, Extinct and Net.
Invasion support just seems a bit of slow to react onto things, the game, how is it changing, and like I said, I really would love to see them doing that follow-up smoke gang to the Shadow Fiend, which didn't happen.
Exactly the way LGDN plays, just constantly ganking. Track is up on FCFC. He's going to possibly drop here. Nice juke by FCFC. Mushi, rare for it to see him whipping his raises, but he did there. Now Mushi's in trouble. He doesn't have Requiem yet. Mushi should fall here. They need one more spear. Burrow Strike is going to whiff. Net missed it, but he gets him from long range. No, Mushi wands up at the last possible second. Split Earth is going to hit on Net. Dropping low. Puck comes back in. Phase shift on. Picks up one. Dies to the raise. How the hell does Mushi keep on living? But yet he does. Net, even though he ended up dying there, the TP in, throws the Burrow Strike out. And even though he missed the Burrow Strike, he forced the PL to run away just long enough for Mushi to be able to escape.
And his item build justified himself. If he hadn't had the strength traits and the Ogre Club, he would have died.
And still the Luna just farming away top. The one thing that surprises me, we still have not seen the Mag join the fight, and he still doesn't have his Arcane Boots. Talked about him being close to them. That was a good 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes ago. Now he has them. He has the still Stout Shield, in fact. Now he's level 7. Now you expect to see them force a couple more fights. They have Puck Dreamcoil, they have Mag RP. They clearly have the team fight
Radiant's
advantage.
bottom tower is
He
under
still
attack.
needs to get a TP to help his team. There's not much opening here for them to push any towers, and Mushi is pressuring, speed pushing right now, and Luna will soon push the top lane, so it's gonna be hard for Invasion to try and defend all their lanes.
Look at
Don't
Snow. Look at Snow.
Hey,
He's
mid lane.
really falling behind. Oh,
Radiant's bottom
Extinct.
tower
Should be
is
okay.
under
Just needs to
attack.
dodge the orb here. He will. Look at Snow Winter. He's even behind Mushi, who's been ganked all game. Snow has been left essentially alone versus a bounty hunter, and he's
Dyer's
significantly
middle tower
behind the
is under
Luna.
attack.
700 gold because of
Dyer's
that death.
structures are fortified.
Yeah.
And all the TPs he's spending going towards
It
the
was
middle
a
lane.
very
Structures are
bad
fortified.
decision to TP to middle. I
Dyer's
don't understand
middle
that.
tower is
And he
under
did it
attack.
twice. It wasn't just one time.
The second time was still okay because there was a chance that he might have gotten a kill, but sadly it was not to be.
Oh, he
But
does
the
spot
first
out
time was-
Mushi, who is gets stunned by the neutral. Snow's just waiting for his next spear.
Dyer's middle
There's the
tower.
Requiem.
Oh!
He's out of mana. Snow,
Radiant's
too
top
late to
tower
react.
is
Will not
under
find the
attack.
kill.
It's
Radiant's
okay.
top tower has
He does
fallen.
force
He was
Mushi to TP home, but Mushi's almost got his BKB now. I gotta say, Invasion has just not found any team fights despite having a Puck and a Mag. The Mag's level Arcane Boots were just so slow this game.
They need to use the smoke to start fights. There's no way you can do it now because it's morning. Vision is a lot. There's a lot of vision on the heroes and the map by the wards. You have to expect there's wards at some places of your map. The only way you can get a gank off is by smoking. And the Shadow Demon is still not level 6 yet because he wasted a lot of time.
And Orange has been very active, but they're still level 6 on the Sand King. That's your hard support.
Smoke gank now.
And even the
Oh,
Rubik's
they got
level 8.
revealed. The last shot got revealed because of the bounty hunter.
And now KYXY is going to start parking himself mid. Blink Dagger's coming soon for Puck. But you got to worry about this Puck. If he ever gets stunned or lifted, he's just going to die. Hannah Montana. Oh, not Hannah
Yeah.
Montana. Net. This saw someone adding me. Xiao Bai is going to bite the dust. RP
Oh.
completely whiffs. Oh, Ghost. Oh, no. He's been waiting for the opportunity all game. Now he finally unloads. Net's in trouble. Net will fall, but they just blew an RP to only barely kill a support, and they lost one of their own. Not a good trade. Bounty's on the hunt. Luna has Eclipse. Could kill off FCFC. Throws out the Eclipse. Not a good timing for it, but
Oh, he
wow! Cannot believe that hit so many times just at the edge of the range. Now Ghost is going to drop. That's another track kill. And Orange is just rampaging all over Invasion.
He clearly knows the range better than you,
Radiant's
LD.
bottom tower is under attack.
Just at the edge there.
Just at the edge there. I was a bit skeptical at first when I saw the position of that Eclipse, but I was wrong as well.
It's only a level 1
Radiant's
phase
bottom
shift as
tower
well. If he
has
had more
fallen.
points in it, he may have been able to dodge it, but he's not high enough level yet.
Radiant's
And
middle
Mushi
tower
just
is
took
under
another
attack.
tier 2 tower at bottom. This is not very bad for Invasion. They're losing fights, losing map control.
Oh, they're not. They're losing a lot more than that, as they're going to lose the Shadow Demon. In fact, the Rubik walks into the splitter, then gets picked off, but still, you're trading with track kills. They'll be happy about that.
Yeah, track kills galore.
We have not
Track
seen much
kills.
Bounty Hunter recently, but Orange seems to be making it work.
It's also probably because KYXY is more fitted to play heroes like this. He's not so comfortable with a hero like Darkseer or like teamfight hero Magnus or in the Enigma. He's more of like either the Windrunner off lane or the Bounty Hunter off lane player.
The Puck finally has his Blink Dagger, but it's taken FCFC so long. This is such a late blink for a solo mid Puck. And it looked like it would start off really well for him this game. Look at the confidence of Mushi.
You know, I don't really think it's entirely his fault. It's because of the inefficiency of their two supports. And Orange's supports are just far more efficient, and they did give him a lot more pressure than his supports gave Mushi. They stopped ganking him once the first time hit. That's not supposed to be the way. when you give pressure to someone in the solo mid, like a SF, you have to constantly go
Radiant's
back
top tower
and
is
pressure
under
him, not to
attack.
just like, okay, we already killed him once, guys, that's enough. Then we'll just leave him to farm. Then he'll just catch up because SF is just able to catch up so fast with those raises like you mentioned. Stack the big camp, raise, money comes.
And the PL isn't even the high farmer in this game. That title goes to Luna, and there's a Shadow Fiend. PL is a very strong late game carry, but to outcarry both of these heroes, he's gonna need quite a bit more. Let's see if they. Oh, they're gonna find KYXY. He walks right into the supports. But then,
There's a sentry there.
yeah, there's a sentry, but they're running. And Mushi needs a moment, will disconnect, has an invis rune, and may be able to find some kills if they walk away from this sentry, but it looks like they're all retreating.
Yeah, they know there's a sentry there. I don't see him just trying to walk there. It's too risky for him. Even though he has a BKB. But now the situation for Invasion is they're getting outpushed. Map control is on orange side. And their supports are just so underleveled right now. It's so much trouble for them. They need to hit some good RPs to be able to try to fight back.
They're behind by over 8k gold, over 5k experience. They picked two very strong teamfight solos, but they haven't been finding any good teamfights yet. The whiffed RP, the puck fighting without the mag being there in a couple of engagements, the PL TPing into gank. I mean, just nothing really going the way that they hoped in the mid game.
It just tells you how important is
And here comes
decision
a
making.
smoke from Orange, and this one looks like it could very well be effective.
I think he's dead if he still farms this way.
If he moves forward, even a slight.
Oh, they don't have true sight. They don't have true sight. There's no
They
sentries
want to
or
kill.
jam.
They want to kill a support who comes here, but it's only the PL. I think they may be able to kill him with this chain stun.
Oh, they got revealed.
Well, smoke gank is over now. Still, look at what's happening. KX was farming one lane, Bushi's farming another, and Standard's farming a third.
Yeah, they're farming all their lanes and the jungles, and the two supports are warding the map, giving so much pressure. It's just they just got boxed in their base. They really need. I don't understand why they're not trying to gank with smoke. They need to use smoke to get a few pickoffs to relieve the pressure of their team.
Force staff is coming soon on Extinct. They just look how restricted their movement is. The creep waves are always pushed, so they can't really go for very many smoke ganks without just wandering around the jungle by themselves when it's obvious they're doing it. Because when the lane's pushed to the tower and there's nobody there defending, well, you know what the enemy team's doing. They're smoke
Radiant's middle
ganking.
tower has fallen.
Yeah, but they don't have a choice right now. They have to try and find a pickoff. They're just so boxed in. Oh, PL, is he getting a Radiance? Oh no. I was thinking why he was at the secret shop.
It doesn't feel like he's gonna fight him.
Well, she has a Shadow Blade already.
Wow, he's barely
You
behind
know-
the Luna.
You know what, LD? He bought the BKB before the Shadow Blade, but he
Radiant's
never
top
even used the
tower is
BKB
under
once
attack.
until till now.
Well, it did allow him to farm more aggressively, though, being in the middle lane, like up on the enemy hill.
Yeah.
So I suppose in that sense it kind of paid for itself.
Yeah, he just gives him that sense of security he needs a lot. Then Roshan, more map control, Gem will be coming soon, team fight, after all the towers go out at the outside of invasion base, that's just gonna be so difficult playing in the dark. They have to create space by pushing the lanes now.
And now they're going to take a Roche for a tier 1 top, maybe. And that is
I
not
don't
a
even
good
think they
trade.
can take the tier 1, yeah. They're gonna defend it.
And they're going to have a BKB Shadowblade. Actually, do they even have sentries on Invasion? They have one Dust, and
Roshan
they do have
has
sentries. They
fallen
do
to the
not have a
dark.
gem. This Shadowblade could ruin them in a team fight if they don't have the sentries placed in advance. Which they should, because there's already a bounty hunter, but we'll see if they actually do. We've seen quite a few teams throughout this tournament not be disciplined with their sentries.
Yeah, this is very good for Orange as well. When you mention this, like when you have two carries, Magnus just can't ulti them all the time, both of them.
Especially
Then
not
yeah,
when it's a
when
hero
you
like...
have to,
They're both
Yeah,
very
it's
mobile
good.
carries. Luna has the high base move
Radiant's
speed,
top
Shadow
tower
Fiend has
is
the long
under
range,
attack.
and good move speed with the Shadow Blade,
Radiant
so...
structures are
And they're
fortified.
both ranged heroes, especially Shadow Fiend, so it's even harder than it would be with, say, two melee or short range carries.
and that's why when people pick a Shadow Fiend mid, you have to punish them. Shadow Fiend plus Luna is just very weak early on. If you don't punish them in the first 10 minutes with smoke gangs, etc., you're just gonna be in so much trouble
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is a game where you would have loved to see something like the offensive Lifestealer tri-lane, but that early Keeper of the Light ban, it is a bit harder to really find the right composition if you want to do it without the Keeper of the Light, because you want to push the lane and so then you can tower dive the Luna, but without him, there isn't really another support that can do that quite as well. Here comes the big team fight. Skewer in. No opening. He whiffs the RP again, and it's stolen! Oh, goodness gracious me, but that was a nice...
Rubik's dead.
Here comes the Eclipse. It's hitting everybody. Look at the Luna, full HP, fighting the entire enemy team. That is one manly cat, now giving chase. Nice TP escape by Puck. The RP stolen, and it looks like a total disaster. They actually only lose the Leshrac, but now the big RP combo is down, and Luna giving them a kill, 1 for 1, or 1 for 2. I cannot believe that fight did not go worse for Invasion.
Because Mushi wasn't there, they were fighting 4 versus 5.
And he had the Aegis. Not only wasn't he there, but there were 2 Mushis available.
2 Mushis.
But who
You
will,
really
who,
like to
but who will,
pronounce his name.
But who will take the farm if there's 2 Mushis?
What if there's 5 Mushis? What will happen?
I think someone would be rage quitting very quickly.
No, you're wrong. There'll be no creeps on the map.
Oh, track up on the Puck, and he just used his
Oh.
orb. He's got a blink. He's got a... Oh, no, he'll be okay. He even forced
Not
throw the...
chasing. He just wants the tower.
Oh, bottom lane, a big fight's about to break out. Luna dropping low. It's gonna fall. I think they smoke ganked for this. There's the dust as well. Sand King's gonna get picked off. 2 kills.
But they use 4 heroes and Mushi's taking the top tower.
And almost killing off FCFZ. FCFZ really has to be careful about this. Tower is not in deny range. Mushi does the smart thing and backs off. Hasted Bounty Hunter comes in bottom lane looking for a kill. If any supports try to retreat on their own, he's going to pick them off. And will they do it? Looks like not. Xiaobai is chasing PL illusions, now rotating towards mid, where the real PL is. Well,
This is just...
and Winter, we can just see how hard it is to hit an RP. I mean, Ghost should not have cast it there, but even it's just without the blink dagger. Well, he's finally got it, but even so, I mean, it's so hard because you have track, you have very mobile supports. If you go in, they can just telekinesis lift you or burrow strike you if they're quick about it, and then they can just reposition. Plus, they have track move speed to get them away. It is very difficult for Ghost to land the RP. Although he should not have used it in the last 2 fights, even if he had held on to it, it would still be hard for him to actually find a good opening later in the fight.
You have just have high expectations to all the Magnus after seeing Mag played by Yao all the time.
I mean, it's understandable. I'm sure the stream chat may be flaming him a bit, but I guess ideally you want the Puck to go in first and the Magnus will follow up, but...
Yeah, he, like you said, more patient about his usage. He just was a bit too
I think that,
overeager and he rushed into things.
I think it comes back to the way the fights are starting as well, where Invasion don't have much vision. They kind of got jump top. Here's the... Mushi drops his Requiem to do about 20 or 200 damage to Phantom Lancer. Let's see if the tower deny will come out. Mushi does a BKB. He will not... Oh, he's just going to Shadow Blade away. He gets the tower. Wasn't denied by PL. But they don't really have vision, so they were caught unawares in that fight, and I guess that's Ghost just kind of panicked and tried to force something that wasn't really there.
I wonder if Mushi will go for E-Blade here. He likes E-Blade on
It's a
Shadow
very
Fiend.
good item on Shadow Fiend. I mean, I don't know that it's the best choice, but
It benefits the Luna as well, the Eclipse and the Epicenter.
it could be, actually, that's a great point. And also versus PL, it can be very helpful to kind of cut through his magic resistance a bit.
What if... Okay, you have to do the math here. What if the Sand King gets a Veil of Discord? Wouldn't it be instant death for the Phantomancer? E-Blade, Veil, and Requiem.
It should be close. That PL is up to a heart, but this is what we often see with Orange is it's not the enemy carry that's going to determine the game. It's not your carry. It's the difference between the supports. And as we look at... Where's our net worth? Shadow Demon, 1,200. Leshrac, 2,700. Meanwhile, Rubik said he had 5,000. And then the Sand King at 2,600, who's probably going to have his Blink Dagger pretty soon. Nope. Wow. Net's a bit poorer than I thought, but Extinct
He's
is
far
very
away.
rich.
Yeah, you know what? This is the same case yesterday where I was saying, oh, Extinct is one fat monkey and Nat is one thin monkey. Extinct has Dagger and Force Farm on his Rubik, and Nat has only one urn on his Shadow Demon.
This is why Extinct probably wanted Net on his team, because now he gets to be a little bit fatter every game.
He must be bullying Nat all the time. Hey, Nat, get the wards! I'm about to get my 4 stars. Hey, Nat, get the sentries! I need my dagger. Hey, Nat, get the smoke! I need my TP.
It's Whisper down the lane, except it's more like punch the guy who's a little bit lower in the farming priority on the shoulder.
Oh, Mushi didn't go for E-Blade. He went for a crit. Crystalis.
Shadowblade. Well, I think they
fixed it, yeah, it doesn't stack.
It doesn't work as well now. You still can
doesn't
crit.
stack.
You can still crit, but it doesn't crit off of the bonus damage from Shadowblade.
Yeah, it has been something that's very strong.
I
all
gotta
along.
say, it was a very fun thing to do in pubs. Even if it doesn't always work, you can just assassinate heroes in a lot of games. But it's kind of gimmicky anyway.
You know, this situation, I actually think the Puck has no choice but to get a gem to help his team and to deal with the bounty hunter as well. They are spending so much gold on sentries. Look at the sentries all over the map. Invasion actually have very good vision right now.
But they can't
if you
do
look-
anything
yeah,
with
sit-
it.
Yeah, look at the situation they are in. They need the gem.
Oh,
Very bad.
Oh, they don't.
Bottom lane.
This is the place where they don't have a sentry. There's your lift, and there's death waiting. Puck did orb towards the fight. And here's the other thing, Winters. Even with that vision, if the lanes are always pushed, if you smoke, it's obvious. So they can't even do anything with the vision, and all the lanes are pretty much constantly pushed in. I mean, they're way
Yeah.
past the river, so
They have no choice because look at Orange heroes.
they're getting
Fatebolt,
so fat.
Raze. Orange has Raze, Fatebolt, Sand King. All these are fantastic lane pushers. And unfortunately, Invasion only has a Puck and Mag to deal with the lane. PL and this raid doesn't really push as fast as 2
Oh,
spells.
Leshrac used the stun, but Mushi's not going to commit to it at all. PL is just trying to stall the push mid, but the towers are falling soon. PL is still trying to work on this tier 1 top. Boy, 30 minutes in, there's been some base... they were trying to push this lane earlier with 4 heroes when the Roche was being done. They were not able to get it. And the tier 1 still stands. This is a fat PL, but a fat PL by himself, it is a tall order to out-carry this many stuns and this many physical damage dealers. Even the bounty hunters, not to be underestimated.
I know you will say something like this. Unless it's the Yao Mag. You can never count out the Yao Mag.
But he just should not be able to get an ult like that, because honestly, Orange should just be able to split push, farm until their carries are so big they can just throw Manta Styles at the towers and siege.
They'll just siege you with the illusions and just repeatedly until they take down. Invasion has grown tired. There's a smoke.
BKB is up on the bounty hunter. There's a demonic purge for him. Now they've used one of their key BKB counters, and
he's gonna go down.
Oh, he tried to skewer, but of course that doesn't affect magic immune minutes anymore.
He didn't RP.
Oh, I'm glad he did it because they need him bottom right now. K-Tan's in trouble. K-Tan will mount. Puck bumps in, but look at Mushi just tearing through the poor Puck. Nice phase shift dodge.
Mushi's gonna be a...
Avoids the raise. There is no demonic purge though. If they had it now, they probably could have killed the Shadow Fiend there. He may have been able to just TP away. They could have RP'd after the purge, I feel. They did get the tier 1 top in exchange for the kill. And Phantom Lancer getting closer to the butterfly. But still. Daedalus now up on the Shadow. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi. And
I love listening to Vlad cast. I don't know if you've ever heard him before. It's just like, oi, 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 oi. It's very funny. Then he yells. Then he yells
Not
Russian.
much. I don't listen to him much, but I think sometimes I do listen to the caster. But I don't actually listen, but because he's the only one streaming the game, so I just have to watch it on Russian stream.
Well, you don't like hearing people just yelling.
I just understand one word.
Yeah.
Harosh, Harosh, Harosh.
Or Opa, Opa, Opa.
Opa Dundee, Opa Dundee.
Dendy, Dendy, Dendy. See, the way Vlad says Dendy is the way that I like to say Mushi. Although I don't think I'm quite as good at it. Nice split earth. Look at those crits. That split
2
earth.
hits.
Double damage.
Oh, finally Puck has a gem.
And let's see, actually, Orange does not. This is very... We have to criticize Orange a bit for this. You're up against a PL, and you have total map control, but you don't have a gem. You should have had total map control. Now it's slipping a bit, actually. Is it... Oh, here's the big fight! RP is gonna just explode Mushi. Was it stolen by the Rubik? It was... No, he didn't even bother. He went for the Lightning Storm.
Lightning Storm. When I saw the green thing came out, I thought he just clicked on the...
I literally just went to check the status of the push top lane, and then I hear BOOM! Middle lane. And I thought Mushi was going in, but no, that was the death requiem there.
Yeah, that gem gave them the confidence to do it.
We have to question Orange. Why is there no gem? Extinct and Net, we've been singing their praises, but they are lacking a crucial gem right now.
And they're not poor, LD. They're not poor.
Well, certainly Extinct is not. He wants his Blink Dagger.
Tanking has a dagger now. Yeah, Extinct probably wants his dagger as well. I really don't think that's the good decision. They have total map control. The gem is the last equipment or tool they need.
This is Extinct wanting to have his Woe Dota moments, his Dendi moments.
It's all your fault, LD. You've been saying, oh, I love the Rubik, Extinct Rubik, and now he hears it, and I have to keep up. I have to put up a show for LD.
This is such a big pickup. Blink Dagger and now Scythe the Vice and Puck. They can assassinate the Shadow Fiend or the Luna very quickly with this.
It's a very important item.
We're not seeing any of that silly Yule Scepter shenanigans. This is the item they need. And the gem, look at all the wards they're getting rid of.
You know, it was also because when he was playing with us, I've been telling him a lot. You can't just go use a 4-star from your mid hero when you're a hero.
Here comes a big wraparound, here comes a big wraparound, 4 heroes are here! Uh-oh, this could be bad!
Oh no! Epicenter!
There's RP in 2, Epi is gonna catch out the mag, he's not gonna be able to RP! Or is he? He doesn't RP! He dies without using it, and now Mushi is just tearing through everybody! What a crazy wraparound from Orange! 4 heroes dead, Roche is back up. And they're not going for Roche. Well, okay.
Why not Roche? Why not?
They think they can Rax, I guess. Or they want the tier 2 and Roche, it looks like.
Yeah, Luna's gonna do the Roche, SF is gonna do the tower. You get the tower, you get the Roche.
Wow, that 4 hero wraparound Epicenter, and the mag, I actually think he ended up with an opportunity for a pretty good RP. It was either 2 or 3 heroes near him.
He could have skewer from here, trying to draw. Skewer from here, he was standing at this position. He could have skewer to the middle and use his RP to hit the Shadow Fiend.
He already had 2 heroes on top of him as well.
I just really question the Magnus decision the whole game on his RP.
You know, here's what it is you miss 2 RPs early, and now Ghost is just nervous probably, because you know, whenever you're in this position as a player and you miss a big ultimate like that, if you're a competitive player, you have to be frustrated. Maybe you laugh if it happens once, but it happens twice in one game and you haven't had another shot. He's just overthinking it at this point, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't mess it up again. But if you worry too much about not messing something up, you end up being inactive.
Yeah, you end up messing up as well.
Yeah.
It's just a mental thing.
It's just a different way to mess up. Instead of whiffing, you're just not using it.
Yeah, because you're afraid to use it. And it comes down to the fact as well, you have to think, it's better to fail than not try at all.
Yeah, it's very true. That's why that's why we don't like to see teams GG too early. And I actually like when teams fight on until it's silly, you know, until they call GG and then they're playing anyway.
Yeah. LD, the gem is out though. For thanking. Look at Extinct, he bought the dagger and he made Matt buy the gem.
Extinct. He is a greedy, ruthless taskmaster. Shameful, really. By the way, Butterfly and the Helm of the Dominator now up on Luna. Very fat, very strong. Mushi up to 5,000 gold.
How about the Shadow Fiend? He has 5,000. Butterfly soon.
And the thing about PL is he's actually not a very good direct combat carry. He's a chip away at you, and then all of a sudden, a billion illusions, and your BKBs wear off, and then you die carry. But the problem is going to be, Luna and Shadow Fiend could easily just kill all the supports, except maybe, say, the Puck, and then it's a 5-on-2, and it doesn't really matter if the PL's big at that point. Because both of these carries are big. They can, for the most part, tank the illusions. Especially the Luna with the bouncing glaives. Illusions don't scare her all that much.
Yeah, and his teammates are just too poor to be able to contribute as much as the Luna's teammates. Luna's teammates are so fat. Rubik and Sanking Dagger, for stuff. They can just blink and create the situation for the Luna to deal a lot of damage, but for the PL, he has to be very safe. Oh, look at those glaives, man. So ugly.
He did go for a butterfly bottom. Oh god, this is... Wow, even the tier 1 bottom is denied. Mushi is nothing if not ruthless.
A ruthless captain.
That was their 3rd tower, or their 4th tower, and it was a denied tower. And when they got the tier 1 top, it came at an extreme cost.
Why are they waiting here? Mushi is not going to farm here. Look at bottom.
They just feel they have to try something at this point, you know? It's, but this is a very inactive attempt.
Trying and being just naive is two different things. This is just too naive, hoping that someone will make this big of a mistake.
It's basically treating your opponents like an idiot.
Yeah, it is. No matter how bad it sounds, but it's just really feels like treating your opponents like idiots.
Well, PL did pick up that next item with the butterfly.
Shadow Fiend completed a satanic.
Yeah.
Ay ay ay.
Oy oy oy. Ay ay ay.
How are you going to kill him now?
And it looks like Bounty Hunter is going for a Manta style of his own. Could be a Scythe device.
Oh no, the Magnus is not going for a refresher. He just bought a cloak. They need the refresher.
Well, it may just be a casual cloak. We'll see.
I know these boys pretty well. They also focus a lot on emphasis, mecha, and pipe. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's a pipe.
This is as much magical damage as there
Ay
is on
ay
the
ay!
Dire.
Bottom! Sanking is behind! Oh no, it's a trap!
Mushi, he is gonna get a little bit greedy. Now they catch him out. There's the silence and the RP, but the backup is here. Mushi's got the satanic, and look at the lifesteal from Mushi! Oh no! Run away, Magnus! Run away, Ghost! There's the raise. What a bailout from Net that was. It was a trap in the end, but not the trap we thought it would be. We thought it might be a trap going the way of Invasion, but it was actually a trap going the way of Orange. You have to credit the supports.
One example of a good support being at the right place at the right time. He knew that he has to do something as a support. Either you go gank or you cover your carry and be behind him, so that in case something goes wrong to him. That was just a classic example of the knowing where to be.
Oh, this is not a good decision. He's gonna beat away the Aegis for nothing. Didn't even really damage the tower, and oh, Waiting Rift was stolen.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Not a very good trade. A little bit sloppy, but they still have the BKB. Satanic is cooldown. BKB for Mushi will cool down momentarily. They should be able to, if they want, use BKB, siege the tower, or just Manta illusions and go in like that. And they are going to start doing that, chipping away. Not using the Manta yet on the Luna. Holding onto it for the moment. Tower's going to drop. Now the fight gets harder. They don't have RP, remember, because they blew it. Well, they didn't blow it, but they used it in that bottom fight. They thought they could get the Mushi kill. They were wrong. And
because Nat was behind.
They came from behind. I missed that sound effect. It'll never get old. Oh, Witzer. Alright, so at this point, if you're Invasion, Mushi is still ahead of your PL. In spite of that, he actually doesn't feel that rich. Look at his inventory. I don't know. He doesn't have that one, like that butterfly. He also doesn't have, I guess, more Manta style.
His items is too reddish. He needs something green like a butterfly.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's the colors. He doesn't feel rich, even though he is.
Look at PL's colors. He feels rich. He has 3 green items, 1 red item,
green
and 1
is the
pink.
color of money. Loads of money.
The money man speaks.
Double satanic. And good luck winning a fight now, because you have to RP both of these heroes, and even if you do, you may not kill one of them, especially not the Luna, who has the evasion.
Why isn't, there's only one thing for him, why he doesn't change his threads. change to threats. It's been so long already.
Or Boots of Travel, because he's getting very, very rich. Puck coming to the
He's
top.
going to die. They came
if they
from behind.
They're coming from the front. They're not going for him at all.
Oh,
they,
no!
They think the
No!
illusions are the... Oh, you have to know that's not the Luna. They thought he was TP'd out, and he just ran back to the jungle. Oh, no. Smoke failed.
Now smoke for Orange. They came from behind. They're coming. Oh dear, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. If they catch up anyone, the PL is so far
I
away.
just heard Luna say the cavalry has arrived, and it comes in the form of a scorpion. That is a weird... I would not want to mount that thing, that's for damn sure. You don't want to ride that tail, but it can still serve as that backup, that support. And here we go.
That tail stings, LD. That tail. It's gonna sting you.
Well, it's gotta come near you first.
That scorpion doesn't like you. Doesn't like you riding on him.
Winter, it does feel like Orange is even safer lately, the past couple of games we've cast them.
Yeah, a lot of...
They really could be sieging the base now, but they want to make absolutely sure they don't make any mistakes here.
And here comes the illusion chip of the tower. Mushi's building a Manta.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. It's the smart item build, you know. It's what you want to do with this lineup because you don't want to commit and get RP'd.
Just felt the butterfly would be a lot better. He can just stand a man fight if he has the butterfly. If he doesn't have that evasion, he can't.
Yeah, against the PL, it can be... It's very, very important. We'll see, though. It is going to be helpful for Chippy with the tower. It just comes down to Mushi not getting his main hero caught. And we're getting... wow, it's only 44 minutes, but this looks like 60-minute farm for the team.
I hope the PL gets a Daedalus right now. He has the money for it.
It's the best late game damage item, unless you're up against evasion.
No. Don't get a Manta style, get a Daedalus. Your team needs damage, and they have to empower for him to be crazy. Crazy cleave everywhere. Look at the two guys hiding at top, waiting for the show.
Well, Winter, we can't question it anymore. After that last engagement. Where I have to say, Orange was not prepared for that. They just net happened to be in the perfect position to save Mushi.
Yeah.
But if they thought Invasion was there, they would have had a lot more than just net to back him up.
But still, sometimes because when you're behind, like your invasion, you need to take certain chances to help bridge the gap.
This is the chance they're taking. FCFZ is playing whack-a-mole in the trees. Just jumping around. Well, now he's not even jumping. He's just, please, will you push?
To be honest, LD, he has been improving a lot as a player. He's playing a lot better than the Asia when he was playing with us. I'm really glad to see that.
Well, he had a tough. It's a tough game to play when you, because how many times did he get smoke ganked mid? And even when it wasn't a smoke gank, it's just a walk up mid and stand there and not let you farm safely gank, or just annoyance.
But still, it came down to the supports of Orange being a bit more better than in the smoke gangs, and Invasion didn't really utilize their smoke gangs to the fullest. So it's gonna be a Roche fight.
And they didn't get the trade-offs elsewhere, really. They didn't even out-level the supports of Orange.
Yeah. It's just that the beginning they did the mid pull and the first blood. After that, they didn't really help out to pressure the Shadow Fiend even more. It's gonna be a DD. Oh, they're gonna take this DD and they're gonna push definitely now. This is just no point for them for being too safe anymore.
No DD for you, I think. Oh, Net's gonna snag it. Aegis up on the Luna. Cheese on the not on the Shadow Fiend, on the Bounty Hunter.
Why is the Luna not getting at least a power trace? Then your Manta Lucius will be much stronger.
Well, it's a good question. Or the Boots of Travel would both be very good choices.
Yeah, Boots of Travel. He has the money. He has the AJs to die. Then buy back Boots of Travel back to the team fight if he dies again. That's just ridiculous now. They have to fight off 3 Lunas.
He's got the money to have power treads for the push, leave the Boots of Travel just sitting in the fountain, and then pick them up and drop the power treads. He should actually just, if he has good micro, he should just have the courier following him around, switching his boots.
He's not ice.
But he's certainly got that level of wealth.
Yeah, he is so rich. Oh, okay, I know what to say. Good news for Invasion, he's running out of item slots.
Even both of the carries have pretty much run out. The bad news is Extinct could still get a Hex. Sand King could still get a Veil or a BKB.
They got a
any
new
number
gem.
of things.
They lost the gem before, I didn't even notice.
Necro 3 on FCFC.
Yeah, it's gonna be annoying for the Sand King. He doesn't really need any much more items to be honest, after that hacks.
Well, Winter, it's a game with PL, and so it's a very long
Dire's
game.
top tower is under attack.
I've seen this movie before.
These movies always end up with PL losing in this tournament.
This movie is like Titanic.
Dire's top tower is
It
under
just never
attack.
frickin' ends. And then when it ends, it doesn't even make
Dire's top tower
sense.
has fallen.
It's not like a Lord of the Ring trilogy, but it's so fun, so much action. This is
Well,
no action.
The slow build-up is great, but we need our payoff. Come on already.
Oh no! Why did you buy this
Dire's top
item?
tower is under
No!
Demon Edge going for the MKB.
No! Why? Oh
Well,
my god, this is not going to help them win. The Mag got an offering. He could have gotten the refresher. Why you get offering?
and also the PL has gone for MKB, not for Daedalus. Even though they
No,
already have a way to
because
remove
of-
the evasion with Hex.
But the butterfly. He just wants to be able to look at the top tower though. Someone's down. Man, really think this game would be a lot in control of the Magnus. If they lose this game, Magnus, he really didn't do his job.
I'm not even sure why they're defending at this point. They should be backing off. And it looks like they will. The network of wards is going to reveal
Oh, the
Boots of Travel.
Lunati.
Finally, and 6k gold. But use the Boots of Travel, so may not have it for that. I mean, if it comes to the 3 lives, may not be able to Boots of Travel back, and we'll see. Here comes the push. There is a Mag Blink RP, but it's not even a level 3 RP. It's only level 2. The Glaze bouncing through.
Oh, look at the.
Mushi
Oh my
charges
God.
in. Mushi's in the front, and oh my goodness, the little track almost dies. Rack's number 1 will fall.
It's trade,
PL is
it's trade.
trading. PL's pushing top, but can they trade fast enough? That's the question. He's gonna get the rack soon. Orange seem a little bit unprepared for this. They're gonna TP back. The PL illusions, though, may be able to pick up these supports. They want one. There's the net stun to start. They don't have the follow-up, though. Oh, Snow's going back in. This looks like a big mistake. He could purge off the track, and meanwhile, looks like Orange in the end will get. They do get everybody back safely. And Invasion was unable to stop any of their TPs, but they're smoking directly behind the PL right now. They want to try and set up a big fight. Maybe this PL can bait them into a bad position. This could be that moment for a huge Mag RP. Luna's going to reveal the smoke, and Mag walks away from the Luna. And now Mushi charges in. And the smoke gank is over. I'm not sure why they're still going in because this has been spotted out. PL gets caught. Epicentered up. BKB. Bounty Hunter focusing him down. PL's still alive though. There's the Mag. RP only catches the Bounty Hunter. Not a good RP again. And that lack of the good RPs seems to be costing him. Snow trying to man up, but they're still in Aegis. There's still the buybacks. And he'll come back. No PL. No RP. It's time for Orange to go claim some racks.
Sad. This Magnus has not been delivering. He didn't land the RP when his team so desperately needed.
And he also he seemed unprepared for the Luna to be there in that fight. Now, granted, she had the Aegis, but still, you know, you'd think you'd at least want to blink in there and skewer immediately, try and grab her or force a BKB. But then after that, they still stayed around. The smoke had been revealed. The PO was being initiated upon, and they were forced to fight. It seemed like they just weren't ready. They weren't expecting to see that Luna there, but they should have been. That's when you go smoke ganky, you should always expect a hero around a corner.
But to be honest, I didn't expect the game to be this tight after Orange had such a good lead. And even you think about it, LD, the Mag has never been landing any good ultimates at all the whole game, and the game is so tight still.
Well, now
Imagine
it's
if
not.
that-
Now it's not. With 6 illusions, PL dead for 18 seconds. Has buyback, not using it. Leshrack's dropping. Leshrack should fall to 1 nuke, but Moshi's just standing there watching him. Now he's going to drop. He buys back immediately. Everybody exploding. That was 1,000 damage crit for you. And the second later Rags will fall. It should be Mega Creeps momentarily. They're actually backing off. Those are some Shadow Demon Shadow Fiends going to work. But Luna's going to walk in. They still have the BKB up on Luna. They still have the BKB up on Shadow Fiend. Luna on the high ground. BKB's now going to probably just go for the racks and then run. No, going to back off. Orange playing so safe. They know the power of the PL to turn the game around. There's your Diffusal Blade. Satanic is available. May have to stand and fight. There comes the epicenter. But Burrow strikes down to the low ground. Wisely focusing the support. RP was not stolen. He actually got Empower. The RP was there, but it does not enough in the end. And the buybacks fly out, but without the RP, there only seemed to be delayed the inevitable. Eclipse just to get rid of the illusion. Another blanket by Net. Another kill for Orange, and this has to be at Winter. There's just the late game Hex from KYXY even, just to ensure the kills. That was such a nice play by Net. He epicentered and then jumped, and instead of going onto the carry PL, he went down onto the supports, and he killed off 2 of them pretty much right away.
Yeah, that was a very well-placed epicenter to destroy the backline of Invasion.
And I think most players would have just gone for the PL there. And honestly, epicenter does nothing to PL at this point in the game.
If you want to point your fingers at anyone, that Mag has just not been there when his team needed him. Not even one good RP the whole game.
It was a game where it would be hard to land them, but you pick Mag to hit RPs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best out of 3. Invasion on the back ropes, or on the back foot on the ropes, but not out of it yet. This is a best out of 3. Let's see if they can come back in game number 2. If not, it will be Orange advancing in style. They take a very long one, but it really did feel like it had been over for a long time. Orange leading 1-0. You're watching the SEA League, brought to you by Beyond the Summit. I'm LD, he's Winter. Stay tuned for more action coming up in a moment.